Good day, mates. It is it's a blue sky. I haven't seen a blue sky in 4 or 5 days, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of it while I can and put on my Aussie hat. You see my little Aussie hat, and go for a little walk and talk at Fingal Beach. You remember Fingal Beach, right? It's where they had that lighthouse and the Fingal Strait, where the high tide comes in and separates the island from the shore, so to speak, and all that. So it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and you know what the saying, all work, no play, something like that. And I thought I'd just give you a nice contrast of what a nice winter day is like down here in Australia. So I'm going to do a little walk and talk along the beach, and then there's a nice little shared pathway. Maybe I'll share a little bit of that with you as well. So let's go and let's go enjoy a walk in the sand. And just like I did my walk and talk last week in Newcastle, you can see here is Fingal Beach, or Fingal Bay, I think it is, Fingal Bay. And it's a nice community. It really, really is a nice little community, Fingal Bay. And there's all types of, I see, bike paths. Here comes a young couple of kids on their bikes. But really is a nice spot, folks. I mean, if you gotta ride out, a world going to hell in a handbasket, this is a nice place to do it. Really is a nice spot. So we're gonna walk down and just see what. I'm sure there's probably some people in the water. I can't imagine that there wouldn't be some people in the water right now. But this would be the entrance. And you know what? Interestingly enough, I'm thinking it's low tide right now. It must be, well, I don't know, high tide maybe. Because you can see right there is the island. There is the island, and there's the little strait that goes across right there. And it looks to me, from here at least, it looks like that is underwater. So maybe it's high tide right now. I don't know. But let's go and check this place out. Boy, a nice place to go for a walk. I really got to tell you. If you're going to go for a walk, boy, how can you beat this? And this is winter. I mean, can you imagine summer? This is winter. I see somebody out there in the water swimming. And I've done a drone shot here before. I did my drone shot from right up on the hill, right up over here. Is where I did my drone shot. And I actually have not been here for, it's been probably 2 or 3 weeks since I've been to Fingal Beach. And I'm gonna have to cross the water here, take off my sandals. So take off my sandals and cross the water. I brought my headset, and I can just do a little listening to the whatever talk show of my choice or music of my choice as I walk across. Now this water, my feet are in the water right now as I'm speaking, and it's chilly. I don't know that I would necessarily find myself rushing out to take a swim in the water here, because it is rather chilly. But I'm just going to go and do a nice walk. It wouldn't surprise me if I don't see somebody fishing along the way. I would certainly think that I might see some fishermen. But we'll see, as the saying goes. Boy, I got to tell you, what a difference the sunshine makes. To be out here on a day under nice blue skies is just beyond words, to be quite honest with you. And I'm gonna see if I can't walk all the way down to Fingal Strait off in the distance. Alright, I'm not too far from Fingal Strait, and just kind of walking along, and I meet this wonderful gentleman. He's got his rod out, and I was telling him that it's surprisingly calm here, and he was telling me that I guess there's westerlies blowing, you know, westerlies, and this would be facing east. So I would imagine that with the westerlies coming, they're blowing out this way, so you're not going to see the surf that you might if the wind was coming the other way. We got a few rods in the water here. Fantastic. All right, on with the walk. Well, I've made it out to Fingal Strait, and I think it was it last week or the week before, I don't know, that I was on the boat with Frank of Imagine Cruises, going to look at whales, and Mrs. Murphy's Gap as well, which is somewhere on the front of one of those islands out there, or those hills. But here it is, folks, Fingal Strait, and it's high tide. You can see you wouldn't want to get stuck over on the island, or maybe you would, I don't know, but I wouldn't want to get stuck over on the island with the surf in. So we'll walk just a bit further, and then as they say in the military, do an about face, and head back to the car, and hope I find my sandals where I left them. I don't think I have to worry too much about that. Well, look at this. Surf is up, at least for these two gentlemen. And this would be Fingal Strait right here. Come back probably in about 5 or 6 hours, and you'll be able to stroll right across to the island over there. But not right now. You'd pretty much have to swim if you were going to go over that way. But fantastic, really nice. Look at that. Isn't that something? The water actually feels a little bit warmer out here by the ocean side. Water feels actually a lot warmer than what I was feeling just a moment ago as I was walking along Fingal Beach. Really nice. All right, I have a sunset to beat as I try to find my way back. Go figure. Right where I left them. You know, isn't that nice? I probably could have left my wallet right on top of my sandals here, and they'd be probably be here when I got back. Now, if I were to have left a bag of chips, that might be a different story. I don't think the bag of chips would be there, but they wouldn't have been taken by an Aussie. Would have been taken by a bird, I'm sure. But anyway, the sun's going down, and I'm gonna find my way off the beach. But look at the color of the water. I don't know if this video will actually do that justice, but it's just beautiful. Really beautiful. All right, let's see if I can't find my way up off the beach. As you can see, I made it off the beach, and there is the Fingal Beach SLSC, which is the, I think, Surfing Life Saving Club or something like that. And this is where they teach you to be a lifeguard, I'm assuming. And you'll see these all over the coast in Australia. And this one has a restaurant, the saltwater restaurant. And then just around the corner, they've got the longboard cafe. Might actually be a good place to come and sit in the morning and have a coffee and do a little work, perhaps. I'll have to give that a little bit of thought. But I'm coming up into the park here. You can see there's a rather nice park with a playground, and the sun is just about to go down. So I would imagine a lot of these little ones are probably going to be finding their way home to a bathtub and a dinner, I would imagine. But it's a rather nice community, I must say. And then just off over here, they have some exercise equipment if you wanted to get in a little bit of exercise. So, well, those of you Aussies out there that follow my videos, as I was walking along on the beach, I found myself thinking, you know, how blessed all of you are to have found your way to a spot on this earth such as Australia. What a nice place. What a really nice place. All right, well, that's going to be the walk and talk. Hope you enjoyed it. And as they say down here in Australia, good day, mates.